This week isn't just big, it's game-changing. General Hospital.
As a new week unfolds in General Hospital, the fictional town of Port Charles finds itself buzzing with fresh arrivals, emotional reunions, and quiet departures that promise to reshape the landscape of the beloved daytime drama. From March 16th to March 20th, fans are treated to a whirlwind of character comebacks, rising tensions, and unexpected goodbyes, each moment layered with a kind of drama that has kept audiences captivated for decades. The week begins with a sense of anticipation, as familiar faces prepare to step back into the spotlight. Among the most exciting returns is Danny Morgan, portrayed by Asher Antonison. Danny's reappearance on Wednesday, March 18th, brings with it a wave of emotion, especially as he reconnects with his father, Jason Morgan. Played by Steve Burton, Jason has long been a cornerstone of Port Charles, and his bond with Danny is both tender and complex. Their scenes together promise heartfelt conversations, quiet understanding, and perhaps even a glimpse into the future of their relationship. For Jason, who has faced countless battles and betrayals, moments with his son offer a rare sense of grounding. Meanwhile, another young presence returns with secrets in tow. Charlotte Cassadine, brought to life by Bluesy Burke, steps back into the story following a shocking revelation she overheard the previous week. Charlotte has always been at the center of Cassadine intrigue, and this time is no different. Her knowledge could prove dangerous, not only for herself, but for those around her. As she navigates what she has learned, the question lingers: will she reveal the truth or keep it hidden for her own advantage? Adding to the youthful energy of the week is the return of Rocco Falconeri, played by Finn Carr. Rocco's storyline takes an intriguing turn as he shares scenes with Dr. Britt Westbourne, portrayed by Kelly Thibault. Britt, known for her intelligence and sharp wit, finds herself entangled in a risky situation involving a dangerous escape plan. Rocco's involvement introduces a layer of innocence into an otherwise tense narrative, highlighting the stark contrast between youth and the complicated world of Port Charles adults. Family ties take center stage once again with the return of James West, portrayed by Gary James Fuller. His scenes alongside his father, Detective Nathan West, played by Ryan Pavey, offer a heartwarming counterbalance to the week's darker themes. Nathan's evolving relationship with Lulu Spencer, portrayed by Alexa Havens, adds another layer of emotional depth. As James observes the growing bond between his father and Lulu, viewers are reminded of the importance of family, connection, and second chances. But not all returning characters bring comfort. The reappearance of WSB director Ross Cullum, played by Andrew Hawks, signals looming danger. Cullum's presence casts a shadow over Port Charles, as his motives remain unclear and his actions unpredictable. With ties to international intrigue and covert operations, he represents a threat that could impact multiple storylines at once. His return raises the stakes, ensuring that no character is truly safe. Legal drama also intensifies with the return of Rick Lansing, portrayed by Rick Hurst. Rick's interactions with his former wives, Alexis Davis, played by Nancy Lee Grahn, and Elizabeth Weber, portrayed by Rebecca Herbst, promise tension, unresolved feelings, and perhaps a few surprises. Rick has always been a polarizing figure, capable of both charm and manipulation, and his presence is sure to stir old wounds while creating new complications. Tuesday, March 17th, brings a particularly emotional moment for Diane Miller, played by Carolyn Hennessy. Known for her sharp legal mind and fierce loyalty, Diane receives troubling news from Sonny Corinthos, portrayed by Maurice Benard. The nature of this news remains shrouded in mystery, but its impact is undeniable. Sonny, a figure synonymous with power and vulnerability, once again finds himself at the center of a storm, one that could have far-reaching consequences for everyone connected to him. Elsewhere, the enigmatic Pascal, played by Mark Forget, returns to Windermere, bringing with him the eerie atmosphere that surrounds the Cassadine estate. As a loyal henchman, Pascal's actions often serve the interests of his masters, but his true intentions are never entirely clear. His presence adds an element of suspense, hinting that something ominous may be unfolding behind the scenes. Romance and connection bloom in unexpected places as Jacinda Bracken, portrayed by Paige Herschel, grows closer to Michael while strengthening her bond with Christina. In a town where relationships are often tested by secrets and betrayals, Jacinda's storyline offers a glimpse of hope and possibility. Yet, in Port Charles, even the most promising connections can be fragile. Concern and loyalty define the return of Brad Cooper, played by Perry Shin. Brad's worry for his best friend Britt highlights the depth of their friendship, especially as he learns about a dangerous plan involving Lucas. The idea of stealing medication to facilitate Britt's escape underscores the desperation of the situation. As Brad grapples with what to do, viewers are drawn into a moral dilemma that blurs the line between right and wrong. Emotions run high as Valentine Cassadine, portrayed by James Patrick Stewart, shares a heartfelt conversation with Carly Spencer, played by Laura Wright. Valentine, a character often defined by his complexity and inner conflict, reveals a more vulnerable side. Carly, known for her strength and resilience, finds herself navigating yet another emotionally charged interaction. Their exchange promises to be both revealing and transformative. Family secrets once again take center stage with Stella Henry, played by Vernee Watson. Stella's discovery regarding Curtis and Jordan's potential pregnancy sets the stage for a dramatic revelation. The possibility of Curtis expecting 2 babies introduces a storyline filled with uncertainty, hope, and the potential for conflict. Stella's reaction could shape the direction of this narrative in unexpected ways. Adding to the intrigue, young Wiley Corinthos, portrayed by Byron Weaver, accidentally overhears sensitive information later in the week. In Port Charles, even the smallest ears can uncover the biggest secrets, and Wiley's discovery could have ripple effects that extend far beyond his understanding. Amid all these arrivals and returns, the week also marks a notable departure. Councilman Ezra Boyle, portrayed by Patrick Scott Lewis, exits the canvas following his final appearance on Monday, March 16th. Lewis had been temporarily filling in for Daniel Cosgrove, who was unable to appear due to severe weather. While Boyle's departure may not carry the same emotional weight as some of the week's reunions, it nonetheless signifies a shift in the political landscape of Port Charles. As the week progresses, each character's journey intertwines with others, creating a rich tapestry of storytelling that defines General Hospital. The returns bring nostalgia and excitement, while the departure serves as a reminder that change is constant in Port Charles. Relationships are tested, secrets are revealed, and the stage is set for even more drama in the weeks to come. Ultimately, March 16th to March 20th is a week that encapsulates everything fans love about General Hospital: emotional depth, intricate plot lines, and a cast of characters who feel like family. Whether it's the quiet reunion between a father and son, the suspense of a dangerous secret, or the bittersweet farewell to a familiar face, each moment contributes to the enduring legacy of the show. And as always, in Port Charles, one thing remains certain. Just when you think you know what's coming next, everything changes. As the week draws closer to its end, the ripple effects of each return and revelation begin to settle. Yet in General Hospital fashion, resolution is never simple. Instead, every answer seems to open the door to even more questions, keeping viewers on edge and eager for what lies ahead. Jason Morgan, portrayed by Steve Burton, finds himself quietly reflecting after his time with Danny. The reunion stirs something deeper within him, a reminder of the life he's fought to protect, even at great personal cost. Meanwhile, Danny, played by Asher Antonazan, begins to see his father not just as a distant figure, but as someone human, flawed, and deeply devoted. Across town, the tension surrounding Britt Westbourne, portrayed by Kelly Thibault, continues to build. Brad Cooper, played by Perry Shin, remains torn between doing what's right and protecting his friend at all costs, a conflict that may soon force him into an impossible choice. And just when it seems Port Charles might catch its breath, a new secret begins to surface, one that threatens to unravel everything once again.